gosh, this doesn't look like the right color. But we're gonna try it. Hey everybody, and welcome to my channel. My name is Anenda, and today I'm just going to be doing this look for you guys here. It's just a neutral, everyday, going out, whatever you want to wear, wherever you want to wear it look, and just telling y'all a little bit about myself. So if y'all want to see how I got this look, just stay tuned. Okay. All right, so I'm going to start with primer. I have the Milk Hydro Grip primer. I got the mini one because I've never actually tried this before. I usually use the, what do I use? The Laura Mercier one. I think it's like illuminating. I'm lying to y'all. It's Laura Mercier. It's a moisturizing primer. I really want to try this Hydro Grip primer because I'm actually taking engagement pictures and I think I'm gonna do my own makeup. So I bought this to try, so we're gonna try it out today. So I'm just gonna put some on my fingertips and kind of blot this onto my face. And I'm gonna let that dry. And while that's drying, I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyebrows. So I'm using the Anendasaf Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in Ebony. I've been using this for years. I switched between ebony and then like dark brown. Sometimes I'm feeling dark brown, sometimes I'm feeling ebony. And today we're feeling ebony, so that's what we're gonna do. So this is just a Morphe brush that I got from Morphe. But yeah, let me kind of introduce myself here. My name is Anenda. I live in Texas, originally raised in California. I'm a registered nurse. I just graduated from nursing school last year during the pandemic. Stress. That was the, hold up. That was the craziest thing. Like, so I started with my associate's degree in nursing, and that's what I graduated in last year in June. And then I went back and got my bachelor's, which I actually graduated last month. But yeah, finishing out school in the pandemic was the craziest thing. Having to do clinicals virtually was nonsense. I mean, they probably have it under control now, but like when we were graduating, it had just started. That was their first time doing virtual clinicals, and like the teachers didn't know what they were doing. We didn't know what we were doing as students, and I'm a little bit heavy-handed with this, sorry. But it was just a hot mess. But like towards the end, we all kind of got the hang of it. But by that time, it was time to graduate, so yeah. But yeah, graduated from nursing school in a pandemic, started working in a hospital in a pandemic. Thankfully, when I started to work, I did not work on any COVID units. I worked on just a regular med-surg floor. But I mean, of course, we had patients come in and they'd be here for GI issues or something else. And you'd be like, oh, they have COVID symptoms, test them COVID positive. So we would have COVID people on the floor every now and then, and we'd have to hold them there because usually COVID floors were full. So I mean, I've kind of worked with them, but not full on. The hospital that I work at now, our sister unit is actually a COVID unit, so we do get floated down there. I trained down there 3 days, and I've actually worked down there during nights, just one day. Actually, I think I worked 2 nights down there. But yeah, so I have worked with COVID patients. It is scary to see young people so sick and like oxygen on high flow nasal cannulas, oxygen saturations in the 70s and 80s. Like, it's scary. It's pretty scary. But yeah, I'm a nurse. Like I said, I currently work on a med surg floor, but my end goal is to work in labor and delivery. I really want to work in women's health. Like, I love women's health. I love pregnant people. Oh, sorry. I'm gonna use the Giorgio Armani. This is the powder fabric longwear high coverage foundation, and this is in the color 13. I bought this also for engagement pictures, so I'm trying it out. But yeah, I love pregnant women. I love babies. I love learning about, you know, birth, and I just love it. So I really want to work in labor and delivery, or NICU. But I don't know about such high acuity babies. It kind of freaks me out. But I mean, once I get used to it, I'm sure it'll be okay. But yeah, so I really want to do that. But yeah, I currently work on med surg. It's cool and all, but I really want to specialize. I also want to go back to school and get my MP and be a nurse practitioner and work in a clinic. Like I said, I really have a passion for women's health, so I want to work in a women's clinic or maybe a fertility clinic. And so that's my end goal in career as of right now. So I'm probably gonna start applying to MP school probably in 2 years, maybe a year and a half, depending on, oh my gosh, this doesn't look like the right color. But we're gonna try it. But yeah, probably apply to MP school in the next couple of years here. But yeah, so that's me. What else can I tell you about myself? I'm recently engaged. Wedding is scheduled so far for next year. I feel like it's been a long time coming. We've known each other for 7 years. And I was like, it's about time. I've been waiting patiently for this. But you know, you can't rush people. But if you know me, I'm a rusher. I have no patience at all. But you know, try not to rush people, letting people live their lives and do things in their own time. But yeah, so currently engaged, planning a wedding, full-time nurse. That's me. In the process of looking for a house. Y'all, the housing market is insane. Just insane. Like, whose idea was this? I don't know. Of course, it's due to COVID. Just jacking up housing prices. But like, HOAs are expensive. What else? What is it called? Tax rates in certain areas are really expensive. The area we were looking at, the tax rate was like outrageous. And then like we're looking at another area and the tax rate was affordable, but I didn't like any of the houses, and that's just me being picky. But yeah, I didn't like any of the houses. So we're back to square one, still looking. Next, this is a new pickup too. The same brand, Giorgio Armani. This is the Power Fabric Concealer, and this is in the color 12. So yeah, currently looking for a house. So y'all bought a house recently, or know of any YouTubers that recently bought houses that I can get some inspiration / tips from? Let me know, because this is crazy. I didn't think it was gonna be, I knew it was gonna be hard, because when my mom bought her house, it was a struggle. Like, it took her months to find a house. So I knew it wasn't gonna be easy, but this is hard. And I'm exhausted. I'm over it already. I'm over it. But yeah. I like this color. This is a nice color. Yay. And it blends out so nice. So yeah, planning a wedding, new nurse, Got that on my nose. Looking for a house. Just trying to get settled in my new career. And yeah. That blended out so nice. That was so nice. I kind of want to put a little bit more. Yeah, I'm gonna put a little bit more. Just a dab. And then after that, I'm gonna go in with my Laura Mercier translucent powder in the shade Medium Deep. So I had the mini one of this forever, and I don't know if y'all can see this, but it's like empty. And I was like, I don't want to spend $40 on that big jar. But I finally got the big jar. And I love it. I also use Sephora's. This is Micro Smooth Powder. What is her name? Alyssa here on YouTube. I'm blanking on her actual username, but she used this in one of her videos a long time ago, and she said it was discontinued. So I like ran to it. This was like a year or two ago, and I ran to the store and bought it, and I bought like 2 of them, and this is the one I have left, and I love it. It's like a finishing powder, but I use it to set under my eyes. Actually, I use this on my whole face sometimes. It just depends on like the look I'm going for. So boom. I don't know if y'all noticed in the beginning of this video, I don't have eyebrows. Like I have eyebrows, but they are sparse. My eyebrows are very, very sparse. I get that from my mother. She doesn't really have eyebrows, but she don't really care about having eyebrows, but I do. So I actually want to get my eyebrows microbladed. But that is so expensive. It's like $500. And I'm like, what if I spend $500 and I don't like it? And then I'm stuck with it. And I don't like it. So that's why I haven't done it yet. But like, I actually scheduled an appointment. I scheduled an appointment to get my eyebrows microbladed. And I canceled it like the day before because I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna spend a whole bunch of money, and what happens if I don't like it? I'm just gonna be stuck with these doggone eyebrows that I don't like. And around that time I was getting ready, well, thought I was getting ready to take engagement pictures, and I was like, I'm not gonna get these eyebrows and not like it and be stuck like Chuck. So canceled that appointment. I'm just dabbing this. Oh, I just inhaled that. I'm just dabbing this on all the places that I put concealer. But yeah, don't really have eyebrows. I really want to get them microbladed on so that I don't have to worry about doing my eyebrows in the morning. That'd be great. This is just a brush that I use for face powder. It just has old face powder on it because I need to clean my brushes. And I should have cleaned my brushes before I filmed this, but I did not. So don't hate me. So next, I think I kind of want to leave it looking fairly natural like this. So I think I'm just gonna put some bronzer around my crease if I can find a brush. So I think I'm just gonna put some bronzer. But yeah, so I have been watching YouTube. I mean, just like every other person on YouTube, watching YouTube since the beginning of time itself. The very first YouTuber I remember watching was Shirley B and Zinga. I loved her videos. She taught me how to do my hair, taught me how to put on eyeliner, taught me how to be girly. Like, I literally learned, because my mom doesn't wear makeup or do her hair. She goes and gets her hair done, but she doesn't wear makeup. But like, I literally learned mostly everything I know from Shirley and Patricia Bright. So those are like my OGs. Then I started watching the Glam Twins when I started going natural, because I am natural. I started watching the Glam Twins and still love them. I still watch their videos to this day. But yeah, I have moved on to other YouTubers. Like, I really like Aaliyah's Face. Her friend Tasha, I watch her videos too. Asia, I watch her videos. I really am a vlog person now. I like watching vlogs more than anything. I don't know, because I go to work and come home and I'm like living vicariously through all these people on YouTube, because I'm like, ooh, I want to do that. But yeah. But yeah, Shirley, the OGs. Patricia Bright, the OGs. Jenny Jenkins, that's who I grew up on. That's what I was watching when I was graduating high school, because there was no YouTube when I was in high school. I graduated high school in 2011. There may have been YouTube, but I wasn't watching it. And when I did start watching it, it was like the end of 2011, beginning of 2012. And yeah, that's who I was watching. Shirley, Jenny, and Patricia Bright. And then I also did competitive cheerleading, and I was a cheerleader all throughout high school. So I watched like cheerleaders, like Maybaby Tumblr. I watched her. I watched Juicy Star 07. I don't think she was a cheerleader. Maybe she was, but I watched her. Who else was a cheerleader that I watched? I'm blanking on them, but I used to watch them. And like, that is just how I started on YouTube, is with these people. And now they're like so successful and awesome, and I still watch them to this day. And I just love that for them. Love it. Oh, so I did bronzer as an eyeshadow. Now I'm going in with the NYX matte liquid eyeliner. And I'm just going to do a small line as close to my lash line as possible. Should I wing it? I'm gonna do a little tiny, just a little baby tiny. And just like that. Like that. But yeah, I don't even know if Maybaby Tumblr still makes YouTube videos. I don't know. But yeah, that's who I started with. And then when I moved to Texas for school, I started watching like Aaliyah J, Aaliyah's Face, Raven Elise, Lakia Star. These wings are not the same. But that's okay. Yeah. So, yeah. That's how I grew up. Those are the people I grew up on, and I love that. But yeah, so what am I talking about now? Eyeliner. So next I'm going to do, I guess I'm gonna let that dry for a second, and I'm gonna go ahead and contour. This is the Matchstick from Fenty. This is an espresso. I have the trio. It came with like It came with like a concealer, which makes me look chalky, so I've never used that. And then this cinnamon like highlighter stick. I actually kind of like this. I don't really use it that often, but I actually kind of like it. I'm all over the place. I'm sorry. But yeah, so I'm just going to put this like shoe. But yeah, some more about me. Let's see. I'm a nurse. Did competitive cheerleading in high school. Trying to buy a house. Trying to go back to school. Y'all, I really want to be a nurse practitioner. And I see all these like nursing channels. And I'm like, ooh, maybe I should talk about nursing school. But y'all, nursing school was a struggle. And I was not organized enough to record videos and tell people how to study because I was barely doing it myself. Like, nursing school was hard. It was so hard. And if you're in nursing school, then you know, because nursing school is hard. It is so hard. It's hard. So I couldn't. I tried. I recorded like little things here and there, but I could not keep up. There was no way. I had too much going on, too much school. Then when I wasn't doing school stuff, I was trying to have a life. I was working during the summers. I worked doing medical coding for a cardiologist because I have 2 degrees. I graduated with a degree in public health, and then I have my nursing degree. So when I first graduated, I started working as a coder, and then I went back to nursing school. And my journey through nursing school is a whole nother video on itself because nursing school was a struggle, y'all. It was a struggle. When I tell y'all nursing school was a struggle, believe me. It was a struggle. It was hard. It was so hard. I made it through by the grace of God. I made it through. And it was only God because nursing school was hard. This is a blush by, I don't even know, Black Radiance. This is Warm Berry. I usually use my Maybelline blush, but I'm gonna be honest, I don't know where it is. I think I lost it. I went to Vegas last weekend before last, and I brought it and I think I lost it. So I need a new blush because I've always used, didn't really wear blush too much. So I only had these 2, this Black Radiance one and then my Maybelline one. So now that I lost my Maybelline one, I'm kind of lost and I'm like, I need a blush. But yeah. Putting this on my cheeks. But yeah, nursing school is a whole nother video in itself. If y'all are in nursing school, y'all got this. Don't give up. Yes, it's hard. And yes, you have no life. But it's worth it in the end. I love being a nurse. It's challenging, don't get me wrong. Being a nurse is hard. Like, especially right now in the pandemic, it's hard because we're short-staffed. People are going to travel nursing. I don't want to be a travel nurse because I don't feel comfortable enough to be on a high acuity floor or even a low acuity floor when I don't know the charting system. I don't know the place. You know, that's just me. Some people can do that. Like, I have a friend who's a respiratory therapist and she's getting ready to travel and, like, you know, she's ready. But I just don't feel comfortable doing it. I feel like I need more experience. I've only been a nurse for a year and some change. So I just feel like I need more experience. And I have people that I know that are doing it right out the gate and they're already traveling. But me, no ma'am, I can't. I need to get my bearings a little bit more first. So I'm debating which eyelashes I want to use. I have these are Lily lashes, and these are in the style Mykonos. Oh my gosh, I can't open it. These are in the style Mykonos. Those are really cute. So I guess I could wear those. Or I have these, which are also Lily lashes. These are in the style Grwm, and I think I'm leaning towards Grwm. Ooh, Grwm. Yeah, I think I like Grwm. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Grwm. So I guess I can make another video on like how I kind of survived nursing school, because I have some tips. I mean, don't get me wrong, I struggled, but like I made it through by the grace of God, and I do have some tips that could help somebody. It's crazy. Like, speaking of nursing school, off topic. I didn't really have a topic to begin with, but it's just crazy, like how life works and how God works in people's lives. Because where's my glue? There was a time when I was like dreaming of being a nurse. I was getting my public health degree and I really wanted to go to nursing school, but like the school I was at the time was like, you know, don't even apply because we're not gonna look at you. And like I was crushed. Like I was like, I just want to be a nurse, you know. And it's just crazy. Like there's things I have now and things that I'm doing now that I was praying for, that I dreamed of once before. And like here I am. I'm a nurse. I just bought my own car. I bought my not my first car. I had a car before. I was blessed that my parents bought me a car when I was 16. But yeah, just out of nursing school, I was able to buy a car, and I bought a pretty nice car. Like, it's not the most expensive car out there, but I bought a Mercedes. Like, I bought a nice car for myself, and I'm just so proud of myself. Like, no co-signer. Like, I paid everything myself. I paid my car note myself, and it's just like, it's a blessing because I was dreaming about this. Like, I was dreaming about being a nurse and being engaged and getting a car and doing stuff that I'm doing now, being able to travel and buy stuff that I want. Like, I was dreaming of it, and like I'm doing. Like, I've been blessed to be able to do these things. So it's just a blessing. Like, nursing school was hard, but like it's a blessing, and I'm so grateful. And I'm a complainer. Like, I try not to, but I complain, and I'm working on that. So I don't want to be such a complainer, because sometimes I get on my own nerves. I'll be like, Anenda, why are you complaining? And it's not even like I'm complaining because I hate everything. It's just like in that second, it's bothering me so much. I'm like, oh my gosh, why? But then I like look back and I'm like, Anenda, it's not that bad. Like, look where you are, look what you have, be grateful. So I'm working on, instead of complaining right off the gate, just taking a second and like, Anenda, calm down. Like, you're doing okay. Look at what you have. Look at where you've come. Look at how far you've come. You know, I'm not where I want to be, but I'm not where I started. So I'm super grateful, and I need to work on showing how grateful I am. But I mean, it's a work in progress. Yeah, so these are the Grwm lashes I decided to go with. Are these Mykonos? No, these are Grwm. This mirror I have has a light on it, and the light keeps turning off. But these are Grwm, and I'm just using tweezers to drop them as close to my lash line as possible. There we go. Then I just go in with my fingers. Ooh, that made me thirsty. Excuse me, sorry. Ooh, but these are so cute. I really like a flared lash. Like a lash that has all the drama at the end. I just feel like it really complements my eye shape. That is cute. Cute. So, next lash, same thing. Oh, Lily Lashes, lash glue. And actually, I bought this lash glue when I bought these lashes this week. But I usually use just the beauty supply, like these are beauty supply store lashes, and I love these lashes, and I wear these lashes, this style, not this exact style, but I wear these are my everyday lashes. But I want to try these Lily lashes for the photo shoot. But yeah, I usually use beauty supply store, the eyelash glue, but I had ran out. That's why I was like, oh, let me just try this glue and see if there's a difference. But I try to use non-latex glue because I think I have a latex allergy. Like when I use certain lash glues, when I take off my lashes, my eyelid is kind of swollen. So I think I have like a mild latex allergy. But I mean, I wear gloves at work. I mean, they're not all, like we have latex free gloves and regular latex gloves. And I've never really had a problem with my hand breaking out or anything. But for some reason, when I use eyelash glue that has latex in it, I definitely break out. I mean, my lash line is definitely swollen. Like, it's definitely swollen. But yeah, like I was saying, I'm working on just being grateful for what I have and where I am, and like living in the moment. Because a lot of the time we're so focused on where we're trying to get and what's the next move, we don't ever take the time to sit and be like, wow, I've come so far. Like, I was here dreaming about doing something I'm doing now, and I've just come so far. So I'm trying to be more like conscious of that, and just living in the moment and enjoying what I have and where I'm at. Of course, still working towards other goals and other dreams, but also being grateful for where I am currently. Because like I said, I'm not where I want to be exactly, but I'm far from where I started. And I also always, well, not always, but I've started to use clear glue like the past year or so. I use clear lash glue. I used to like black lash glue because it kind of blends, like if you don't get it right on your lash line, like the black lash glue will kind of blend your lash line and like the lashes so there's not a gap. But now I just make sure I put liner first and then the clear lash glue, because I don't know if y'all saw that, but I definitely got some lash glue on my eyelid, and if it was black I would have a dot on there. But yeah, I think it looks good. But yeah, working on being grateful and just focusing on where I am and where I'm at, and being cognizant of just the blessings that, you know, I have in my family, you know, health, everything, just being grateful, which I've always been super grateful. But I also noticed that this is just a Laura Mercier powder. I see that my face is getting kind of oily already. I'm an oily gal. Oily. I might actually wear my makeup like this for my pictures. Yeah, what else can I tell you about myself? I don't have any pets. My sister has a dog. I don't have a dog. I kind of want a dog, but I also don't have time to take care of a dog, and I wouldn't want to have a dog and not be able to take care of it. So don't have any pets. What else? Hobbies, watching YouTube videos, shopping. I'm a shopping addict. I love to shop, even when I don't need to, or even when I shouldn't be. Like, I'm trying to level up in life and, you know, buy a house and make sure my car note is paid. But I want to go to Target and spend $300 in Target. Like, who needs to do that? Who? Not me. So, shopping is a hobby. This is the Morphe High Impact Highlighter, Illuminator, and Mirage. I just want to let y'all know, when I bought this, I was in nursing school and I wasn't going anywhere at all. I'm just putting this in my inner corner. I wasn't going anywhere at all, and I'd seen it and I was like, I need that. And I used like my last, like, a little bit of money that I had, and I was like, I'll just eat, you know, a cup of noodles for the next couple days to buy this. I mean, I got money afterwards, but like, I did not need this, is what the point is I bought this and I didn't need it. And I was like, gonna get it anyway. Oh my gosh, I did not bring a highlighter brush. And I used the brush I use for highlighting on my setting powder. It's okay. We're gonna test it out, see how it looks. Oh, it still highlights. Okay, never mind. And if I mumble, I just have a mumbling problem. My sister always tells me, like, Anenda, you're mumbling. And I'm like, I can't help it. So working on that too, so I'm not such a mumbler. All right, so I put some highlighter in my inner corner, a little on my nose, on my cheeks, and I'm just gonna blend that in with the same brush I use for blush. I'm gonna go into that contour color that I use on my eyelid. This is a bronzer, not a contour color I'm talking about. This is a bronzer. This is Mocha Mommy Instant Warp Bronzer by Fenty. And I'm just going to bronze up my cheeks, right where I put the contour matchstick earlier. And then I'm just going to blend that out a little bit. So now lips. I'm gonna go in with the Morphe Trendsetter pencil, and I need to sharpen this, so don't laugh at me. But I just haven't done it yet, but I need to. I'm just going to line my lips just a smidget. Oh my gosh. I did not bring my lip color. That's kind of cute. I'll be right back. So I couldn't even find the lip color that I wanted, but it's cool. So I'm just gonna go in with a clear gloss. This is from the Lip Bar. I got this at Target and it's the last clear one, and I'm about to mess it up because I have brown liner on my lips. Or maybe, no, I'm just gonna put it on. I'm just gonna try to put it on the center of my lips so I don't get the spoolie dirty. Then I'm going to set my face with the Urban Decay De-Slick Oil Control Setting Spray. It's my favorite spray. My fiance actually bought me like a whole pack of these, like a 2-pack thing of these for Christmas. And I was like, how did you know I like that? And he's like, because I pay attention to you. And I was like, do you? But apparently he does, because he bought the right one. And usually sometimes I'll go in with a sponge and just dab where I put powder. I don't have my sponge right now. And that is the finished look. Super quick, didn't take that long. I like to look really natural, besides lashes, of course. Y'all, let me tell y'all, I had lash extensions before and they were so cute, and then my eyelashes started falling out. Like, my eyelashes were falling out with the lashes, and I was picking them a little bit, but my eyelashes were falling out. I think the lashes were too heavy. But anyway, that is the finished look. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and more videos to come. Thank you for watching. Hopefully my random blabbering wasn't annoying, but thank you guys.